See, what if I told you that your mother has been on the street begging for money, and your father is working 3 jobs, but yet and still he's on the brink of bankruptcy? What if I told you that your brother has been sleeping in the shelter, and your sister has bills stacking up against an empty bank account? See, I can't watch any longer, step to the side and pretend that their needs have nothing to do with me, so I want to pass on this token of kindness to us. Up there is where we'll shine with all of its brightness. So let's release this tightness wrapped around our hands and nurture hearts that are truly righteous, because behind every face there is a crisis. As our homes, our families, our desires grow, we try to share the little that's left over, but we only have a lifetime to live, a lifetime to give, and will anything ever be worth all of our bliss? So this token is a token of generosity to help you share your possessions easily, because never can we forget those in need. I said never can we forget those who are in need. Because when you give money, you purify your hands from what it keeps taking. When you give food, you feed love to your heart so it keeps pacing. When you give clothes, you protect your soul from aching. When you give time, you allow your brain to keep operating. But oh, when you give a smile, you keep your face awakened. I said, when you give a smile, you keep your face awakened. So let's stop complaining. Even if the budget feels tight, give something away, because the one who closed the field knows exactly what you need every single day. See, your eyes may become blinded by the food on the table or the clothes that are stacking up with all the labels, because it becomes so easy to take but too hard to give, forgetting those who are walking on a tightrope, balancing between life and financial needs. I wish that I could stop. I wish that I could fulfill all of their needs, because it's more blessed to give than it is to receive. And it's only through He that we can learn to release, the creator of you and me, the creator of everything and anything, the only one that plans and provides for each person no matter of their possessions, the giver of life, the object of our praises, the one that fulfills promises without limitation. His generosity cannot be defined effectively. As we learn to live a life of individuality, does that mean that I could walk past you with no sense of humanity? No. But God has made us for more than this. He wants us to be free from those things that possesses us. So let your heart grow bigger. Let your heart grow bigger than your iPods and iPhones, because no longer can you put the news on snooze. So let it grow. When out there awaits a world worth giving no miscues. So don't take today's message as history of yesterday, but be generous. Be generous enough to act. Be generous enough to pass. Be generous enough to give it away.